Appreciate y'all. We love y'all. I'm Jamar McKeel.
I'm James Gerald.
And y'all just got served with J&J Sports. Happy New Year.
Shout out to J&J. So I just want to send a shout out to J&J Sports for having me once again.
Watching content like what y'all put up. So yeah, let's rock and roll, brothers.
Good morning, everybody. I'm your favorite sports analyst, Jamar McKeel, my favorite co-host,
James Gerald.
And y'all finna get served with J&J Sports episode 139. James, how you feeling, man? Super Bowl was yesterday. It was crazy, man. How you feel about Super Bowl yesterday?
It's Super Monday today, and they definitely delivered an excellent game for us.
Oh, yeah. That was an excellent game. Kind of slow in the beginning, but we finna get into all of that, y'all. This is our group segment. We haven't had one in a minute, but we appreciate y'all, man. We finna dive right into it, man. No waste of time, James. You ready, man?
Ready.
Let's do it. First up, man. So the Super Bowl, Seattle Seahawks, they beat the Patriots 29-13. Now, James, I know we both were betting on the Seahawks, and I knew it was going to be a defensive game, but I was focusing more on the quarterback play style and how they played and stuff. And just to get us started, man, what would you rate each of the quarterbacks' performances and why?
Oh, I definitely got to give Darnold maybe an 8 or maybe close to a 9. And then with Drake May, he's get maybe a 2 or a 3.
2 or 3?
Just
okay.
because, he didn't look comfortable out there at all. Whereas Darnold, he looked like he belonged out there.
Right. And Darnold's been in the game for a minute. I know Patriots quarterback is fairly new, but the fact that he was able to get to the Super Bowl is crazy. But yeah, James, I noticed that too. He played kind of scared, like he wasn't, you know what I mean? And we look at Darnold's stats, and we look at the stat difference. Darnold had 19-38 completion, 1 touchdown and 202 yards. May had 295 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. So I would rather have Darnold's stat sheet, even though, because 2 interceptions in the Super Bowl is not okay.
One of the really interesting stats that I was hearing them talk about last night was throughout the postseason, Sam Darnold had 0 turnovers.
Yeah.
So no interceptions.
No interception. And listen, if they don't give him MVP, NFL's rigged. I thought they was going to rig the game, James, honestly, because, you had Tom Brady out there. You had Randy Moss. You had all the Patriots legends out there. So I'm thinking, okay, this might be entertainment.
I think the running back Kenneth Walker got MVP.
Oh my goodness.
135 yards.
Yes. And that's fine. Either one of them could have got it because he's been phenomenal all season, but they couldn't stop him, James. He was just like a bullet, just a running bullet.
Yeah, and I think a lot of credit maybe needs to go to the offensive line because I was thinking about that this morning about how I personally don't know like any names along the Seahawks line.
Right. So. Let me we'll get into the line, you guys, but yeah, definitely. They were the reason, Darnold was able to find open holes. It's a lot of plays, James, where he could have ran the ball, like, and got out there, but he was escaping defenders. Like he's real shifty.
Yeah. And, a lot of talk went into the Seahawks defense and, deservedly so. And I understand that. But in a lot of ways, it was the offense who was really helping out with everything.
Yeah.
The defense, was able to shut down the Patriots.
Giving them a hard time, getting the ball back. But I already knew it was going to be like that. Because you know how some teams, their defense, all that plays really good. Then when the big game comes, it's something different. But no, they didn't let up. It was pressure.
And I know, I was hearing that a lot. People were saying, they put on such a great performance throughout the season. They're going to eventually fall apart, but they were able to keep it together.
They never fell apart. So that's what, Darnold had to do his thing. Because your defense, they helped you out,
And how about that nickname for the defense, the dark side?
Yeah, I like that.
It's like a Star Wars reference.
Yes, exactly. It was amazing. James, how important was this game? Especially because if we just go back in history, you guys, 2018? The Patriots in the Seahawks game with Russell Wilson and Tom Brady. We thought Marshawn Lynch, that he's supposed to have a Super Bowl ring, and I felt like that was stripped from him in a way.
Yeah, he would have gotten his second one there if they would have just trusted on him to try and run it in there. But, it's interesting that this Super Bowl wasn't even anywhere near as close as that one. Towards the end, we didn't have that question of, is something going to happen
at the end, right? The running back was phenomenal. And, that I feel like this was for Marshawn. You know what I mean? This is kind of like his second Super Bowl win in a way.
And it's interesting, too, because I heard the Seahawks owner she's the sister of the Microsoft founder. And he was one of the owners of the team. But she would like to sell the team. So how much does the victory make the team attractive?
It's a lot. It's gonna be a big bidding for sure. Did she say why she wanted to sell it, or just?
It's a ton of work to run a franchise like that.
Yeah. And then it's a female. Yeah, that is a lot.
And after a Super Bowl win like that too, I mean, this franchise is going to be worth a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
This has me curious too. After Darnold's performance, is there going to be a long-term extension in Seattle for him?
Yeah, it better be for sure. I would at least 200. I say at least 200 million. At least give him that since he didn't get the MVP. Me personally, I thought he should have got it, but yeah, extension.
And I'm wondering about per year because Dak, he's been the highest paid quarterback for a while now at 60. So is Darnold going to get maybe 65, 62?
I could see that. James. I ain't gonna lie, because they did the same thing with what's the Eagles court? Hurts. Jalen Hurts. He won that Super Bowl, got that extension. So yeah, I can see it.
And I know with Hurts too, a lot of people said his performance kind of fell apart throughout the season. And I mean, if we go forward a year from now, do you see Seattle repeating as Super Bowl champions?
Yeah, I can see it. Or at least getting back to that place, because a lot of these teams, James, have to play catch up. Like with the Ravens, all the teams that we were expecting to do something major haven't showed us yet. Like the Ravens, I was expecting for sure. The Bills, the Lions, nobody has got to that point. It's like the Seahawks team just snuck up on everybody.
And I wonder how much that has to do with the fact that Sam Darnold was their quarterback and that they had made that change from Geno Smith.
Yeah. Because we wasn't, a lot of people was doubting him at first, and they wasn't expecting him to be that good and that great. But man, I mean, he showed out every time. It's a couple plays, James, I wanted to get into that could have been really legendary for him, for Darnold. I remember this one where, because the defense, they bring a lot of pressure on him, and he still was able to get the ball out. That's one thing. That was crazy. You know what I mean? As a quarterback, the pressure's coming and you still able to, no fumbles, no nothing, get the ball out.
And you saw May trying to do the same thing, but the announcers had noticed that he was actually connecting on these close passes, whereas Drake May, he was overthrowing, underthrowing them, and Darnold was on point.
Right, he was definitely on point for the most part. It was a couple misses, but it was just like, whoa, like he would have caught that. It's like, that'd have been a legendary play, but he's tough, James. I always had felt that energy when he was tough. Like, he's a tough quarterback, you guys, and he deserves that contract extension. That'd be crazy to not keep him and none of that, and keep Walker too, for sure.
Oh yeah, I feel like Kenneth Walker is going to be on that team for a while. I had him down as the Super Bowl offensive player of the game.
Yeah, if we look at his stat sheets while we got it up here, man, Walker, he was 135 rushing yards. I don't think he scored any touchdowns. Cooper Kupp had so yeah.
Yeah, I saw Kupp getting some important third down conversions here and there during the game.
And shout out to their return. I know the return catchers and stuff don't get a lot of credit, but shout out to him for catching the ball each and every punt back to, cause that's hard. You know what I mean? So shout out to you, man, for just keeping y'all on the field.
Yeah, there's a lot to be said about the Seahawks special teams because, up to a certain point, I think the kicker was the only person who was scoring any points there.
In the beginning. And then they finally gave him a break and let's get some scoring going.
And Jason Myers, he had with 5 field goals set the Super Bowl record with most field goals in a Super Bowl game.
Oh,
so that was
man.
pretty interesting too.
Shout out to you too, man. I mean, this Super Bowl was amazing. Hands down, everybody was there. I'm super excited. Like I said, this is just the beginning for them, James. It's definitely the team that they have. Yeah, this is just the beginning. We seeing them back to back. So we'll keep you guys updated, man. This is our mega topic. We'll keep you guys updated on the Seahawks though, man. But definitely we're going to let you know if he gets that extension. We got some sports news of the day, James, man. You ready?
I'm ready.
Now this one brought just music to my ears.
Hey, it's James Jerwitz from J&J Sports. Make sure you check out our episodes that are now on Spotify, and shout out to Barracks.
J&J Sports.
Keeping it slick in 2026.